Hey there Seeker, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading. I'm going to be back with you face to face really soon. I have been pretty sick over the last week, so I'm still recovering but finally feeling much better. Guys, please do like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps the videos go further in an algorithm that's not really that supportive of small channels like myself. I would greatly appreciate that. Also, all the links that you need are below the video should you want to follow my social media. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram and on TikTok. Also the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading, you can do that as well. Also have the info on the decks that I use and the music on my tracks as well, as I often get asked about that. So let's go to your reading, guys. Have a wonderful week. Bye for now. Hi there Pisces, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive tarot reading for April the 19th to the 25th. Pisces, let's take a look and see what just maybe on the cards for you for the week. I'm getting started here with the Work Your Light Oracle. Then be going to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy. I'll be using the Rider-Waite and the Star Child Tarot Akashic for your tarot positions. Let's get one more of these oracle cards here, Pisces. Okay, let's have a look. We have got the Great Gathering. It's coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. So you might be getting intuitions or insights, that feeling that something's about to happen, that stars are aligning for you. There could be soul tribe, like-minded people, just the right people coming into your life at the right time. But ultimately, this is a card of confirmation of the divine orchestration and knowing that just because there may not have been a lot of progress or a movement with a plan, as long as you've been putting in your inspired action, you know, things will change eventually. Sometimes we don't get the progress when we had wanted it or when we expected it. There can be nothing happening and then all of a sudden it all comes together. All those threads just get woven together. So it's about having trust and faith that as long as we've done our part, the universe will meet us. Take a break, Pisces. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Four of Swords energy for me, and it's about taking a moment to pause, to contemplate, a rest, because it's when we kind of unplug and slow down that we often get those intuitive hits that help us determine the next move, the next way forward, the vision, the clarity that we're wanting to. If we're just really busy all the time, we're scrolling, we're watching, you know, we don't really allow the space for the intuition to speak to us, to really connect to our higher self. So it's saying just maybe, Pisces, this week, even if it's just a couple of hours, for you to take that time for yourself, because there might be a message coming through for you. Pisces, let's go to the Moonchild Tarot. I'm getting started here with your lead tarot energy. I am hoping to draw just one card. Sometimes a couple come out. We will see. Pisces, there we go. We've got the Five of Swords. Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, it can be an energy of conflict, guys. And for me, this is the energy of knowing where to invest your time and effort. You know, sometimes we need to know also when to pull our energy away from situations, from people, and that kind of thing. The Five of Swords can talk about, you know, knowing when to retreat, because oftentimes there are situations that are just a losing battle, you know, a leaky bucket. It doesn't matter how much energy we throw at it, you know, it's not a win-win situation for anyone. So it might be a time to take a break and reflect in your life if you have a situation like this playing out, and maybe it's time to move away from it. And the cards are kind of saying that maybe that is what we need to clear in order for things to really come together. So it can be conflict internally or externally. You know, it's a 5, guys, so it is the midpoint between the 1 and the 10 in tarot. You know, the numbering is very important, the numerology. So what this really says to me, it's the decisions that you make now that determine how it comes together in the near future. The situation that you're in now was created from the decisions and choices that you made in the past. That's how we recreate our reality. So we have the opportunity now to make good decisions for our lives. What do we move towards? What do we invest in energetically? What do we remove? Because that determines what 10 we get to, right? We want to get to the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, not a 10 of Swords. But sometimes if we stay in situations longer than they are meant for us, or beyond when karmic contracts are complete, then sometimes we can end up in those situations. So it's knowing how to flow with that universal energy and identify when it's time to make changes. Let's go to the Tarot Pisces, energy of the recent past, the 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's really saying this is weighing heavily on you, whatever it is. And it's just time to release, time to get to that 10 there so that we can clear the slate and begin anew. Let's get the current focus energy for you, Pisces. The Lovers, number 6 in the Major Arcana, links to Gemini, and it's a real card of harmony, right? So it's saying release what's weighing you down so you can move into a more peaceful and harmonious time in your life after a time where I feel like there has been sharp edges, right? Then the 5 of Swords, look what we've got there, guys. The Tower and the 7 of Cups. But you'll like what's underneath the bottom of the deck, and that is the Star. Yep, so there is beautiful shifts here beyond that Tower. Let's get the clarifiers. We can already see how this is going. There's the Ace of Wands. I knew that was going to come out. Okay, Lovers, let's clarify that one for you. The Emperor, beautiful Aries, number 4. From the Major Arcana, clarifying the Tower with the 7 of Cups, A of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, I got the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, guys, so it's a general reading for the collective. I do keep them quite broad. For some of you, this could be navigating in your love life. It could be in work or other areas for you. We do have the Lovers in the deck. We also have the 8 of Pentacles, which can link to work and career. Either way, the cards are saying it is time for you to stop, take a break, assess what is weighing you down, because there is new fresh energy that wants to come in for you. We've got the 5 of Pentacles over here as well. So we've got a lot of kind of conflict energies that are here. The 5 of Pentacles can talk about that feeling of, you know, really feel like you're doing life alone. It's a card of hard feeling into the hardship and the lack. Some of you may have gone through a period of unemployment, a period of financial difficulty, maybe due to the pandemic. Some of you may have had relationships dissolve, and you know you've kind of had to navigate life on your own for a little while. The 5 of Pentacles really is that energy, and it's the energy that kind of makes you feel like in conflict and feel like life is a bit of a harsh place to be. But the message with the 5 of Pentacles is that if we stay in the kind of negative mindset, we can spiral downwards, and then we just end up putting more of that energetic vibe and frequency out into the world, and we begin to magnetize it back. So we kind of get stuck in this kind of low vibrational dense energy, even though if we're not like that as a person, but just circumstantially, you know, we start actually manifesting that for ourselves. So with the 5 of Pentacles, it says take a break, take a step back, see the big picture, realize that, yeah, of course, you know, unfortunately we all have struggles and challenges in our lives. It's how we navigate them that really, really makes the difference. So it's really time to consider, you know, really manifesting the positive here. Current or focused energy. So as I mentioned before, it could have resulted through an ending for you in relationship, in business, that kind of thing. But also the 10 of Wands is saying here that it's time to release the weight or the burden, the tension, the strife, the stress, the struggle that has imposed on you. There is a real sense that it's put you into kind of an autopilot stage in your life where there's not enough other time, effort, and energy to kind of think about new creative ways to live your life, or to think about attracting in new inspiration, new, you know, romantic connections, to work on your spirituality, whatever it may be for you. The 10 of Wands is somebody who is just really stuck in the drudgery, who just has to put their head down and use all their energy just to go about the daily grind. But it's saying here it's time for you just to release that if you can. We need to shift something here. We need to change something. It could be a perspective shift with that tower that's coming in. Because, you know, if this person here could put down those wands, they would see that there's many different other pathways to get from A to B. But at the moment, you know, with that burden, that kind of weight, we can only really take the well-worn path. Behind that is some kind of new beginning for you, Ace of Wands. It really is an energy of inspiration, getting your energy, enthusiasm, and passion for life back again. So I really love seeing this card in the reading. It's kind of like the hope of what is behind it all here. So this could be a new job, new relationship, or something behind the scenes. Current or focus energy, I have got the Emperor, Aries energy, the Lovers, Gemini energy here. Now what I find really interesting here is that we've got the Emperor, but we've also got the Tower in the reading. And the Tower is the energy of bringing down the structures in your life that are no longer meant for you. There's something that you've either recently moved away from or has ended in your life, or you're about to, that is no longer in alignment for you. It's just not meant to be for you. And because it's kind of a House of Cards situation, it doesn't take much for it to kind of, you know, go down to the ground, basically, to fall over. But the Emperor is about building really strong foundations in your life. Number 4 in the numerology in the tarot is all about stability, you know, stable structures and laying a new foundation. So what the cards are really saying is clear the rubble, allow the tower to fall, clear that slate, and then go about the positive rebuild here. I think you have the opportunity to rebuild your energy in a completely new way that's going to allow you to empire build, to really go about your goals, wishes, and dreams and take bold steps forward. This is everything that the Aries energy offers, you know, walking a new path, you know, really sort of starting to take those inspired moves without getting too caught up in the destination or where it's all heading. For some of you, you might be building a new foundation with a new partner who you think is your soulmate. You know, that could be what this is here. The Lovers really is about making the moves now towards balance, harmony, joy, and love in your life. The Lovers can also be a card of choice. It can be about big decisions around matters of the heart. And it asks you to choose wisely, because often when the Lovers is in the spread, we know that maybe sometimes our decisions might disappoint or hurt somebody else. However, we must always do what is best for us, you know, and not hold ourselves back for that reason. So that's what I'm seeing in those cards there, guys. There's an opportunity to rebuild the foundation here in a direction that is more in alignment for you. We have the Tower, the Seven of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles in the outcome. Now, I'm seeing the Tower as a couple of different things. I'm seeing it as we have the opportunity to bring conscious change to this situation, right? Perceiving and intuiting that something's got to give and we need to make a change, and going about and taking the inspired action and doing it. Or we choose to ignore those gut feelings and we carry on, right? We just carry on with our head down or head in the sand. And that is often when we get the Tower. It's the universe stepping in and going, okay, well, if you're not going to do anything about it and get back onto your best karmic timeline, then Pisces, I will create circumstances for you. Now, it's amazing how many people actually, and I have heard this, guys, from doing this work, that some people hope for Tower moments, external circumstances to come in and shift their situations, because they just can't do it themselves. They just don't have the strength and courage to maybe tell a lover that it's over, to leave a career when they feel really responsible. But what we want to do is intercept it first, right? But otherwise, maybe the Tower will come in, and it's about bringing down what is no longer in alignment for your life. When the Tower comes in, you know, the options are we can try and rebuild it and patch it up. Generally, we'll find ourselves back around another cycle facing the Tower again, or we can let it fall so that we can really clear the rubble and rise from it like the Phoenix. The Tower can be a really big revelation, seeing beyond the illusion and the confusion. Seven of Cups, because the Seven of Cups is often about an unrealized dream, living an illusion or fantasy. Whatever it is, the situation for you, I feel like your bigger goal of what you really wanted for your life couldn't be materialized in the situation. It's just kind of at an arm's length here. So what the cards are saying is that in some kind of funny way that might feel quite chaotic and very uncomfortable this week, that it is actually all coming together, but it's not going to seem like that because, when the Tower hits, it can seem like we're going through anything from change to crisis. Here we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Star. And what I love here, guys, is that the Star is actually the major arcana that follows on from the Tower as the calm after the storm, the rebalancing, the healing, the earthing energy. So I really feel that it's a great time, if there has to be a time, for a Tower to fall, when we kind of have this feeling of, the beautiful divine soothing that comes in afterwards. The Star is a card of rebirth, and it is a star of it all coming together, right? What you have hoped and dreamed and tried to manifest in the past is manifesting and coming together. The universe is conspiring with you. When you're in the midst of a Tower moment, you might think, this is the most awful thing to ever happen to me. And then 2 months down the track, when things settle and you have that hindsight and you see how it's all coming together, you realize that it was actually happening to realign you. The Eight of Pentacles here can be a card of, there's going to be some work involved in the rebuild. These changes and transitions in your life are never easy, but in the Eight of Pentacles, we generally don't mind putting in the effort and energy because we have the awareness that we're carving out our new direction. We are contributing to and supporting the universe in connecting us to that deeper wish that was burning within us all the time. So I'm really getting the sense of Pisces that the universe is stepping in and supporting you to move towards what you've really hoped, dreamed, and wished for. But as part of that process, it had to remove you from a dream or a fantasy, bring down a tower, and get you into the right situation so that you can build your empire as you had always imagined it. Okay, Pisces, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I hope you enjoyed this message. Keeping in mind it's a general reading for the collective, may or may not be for you. Drop me a comment if you're called to share, guys. I do read them all and try my best to interact with you all over there when I can. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what's happening out there in the collective. Pisces, it has been a pleasure. I will see you back here for another one really soon. Bye for now.